Okay, so welcome to Betide. In this video, we are going to work on the Playfab server SDK. That means we will add Playfab servers to our game. This is the most difficult video I ever made on my channel. That means it took more than 3 weeks to finally get to this point that I'm able to record this video, because it absolutely has most rubbish documentation you can ever have. Plus, the support is just saying check the website, and the website doesn't have anything. Anyways, there would be a custom plugin I would be providing for the GSDK, because if you download that from the Playfab's GitHub, then that won't build. I don't know why I built this plugin like using that GitHub one. It took me 3 days to do so, but I will save your time. But in future they have promised to fix that. So if you are visiting this video after 3 to 4 months of this video's publication, then you can just go to their GitHub and download that, because they are constantly updating their plugin, which is a nice thing. So yeah, and I'm not talking of the plugin, and I'm not talking of the plugin which you use to log in. It's the server plugin, and it's available from their GitHub. The link for them is in the description. And one more thing, this video will require you to have because you have to pack dedicated server, so you will have to have the Unreal Engine source code. That means source code build. That means you will have to download that from the GitHub. A video for that, how you can download that, is in the description, so that should not be a problem. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so welcome back to this video. Yeah, I'm just continuing. This is my 7th time recording this video, and I hope I do that right in this one. So basically, this is the Playfab menu project, which I released a few days ago. I don't know if that video has come out till now or not. The link for this download would be in the description, so you don't need to follow my old videos. You can just directly download this project, because I have lost the old project files. That's why I'm providing this. So the first thing which you need to do is open this project, and we need to add a C++ class. Now, if you had followed the old videos and you have the files, the process is exactly the same. It has exactly the same code, except that menu style, except that everything is same. The code is exactly same, so that should not be a problem. So firstly, you will need an Unreal Engine source build, as I told in the starting of the video. You will need that, and rest we will get on the way. So the first thing which we need to do is we need to go to tools and new C++ class, because this is a blueprint project. We need to add a C++ class to make this a C++ project. If your project already has a C++ class, that's great. And if it doesn't, and you are keeping it completely blueprint project, then you need to add a C++ class to continue like I'm doing. So let's add none and just create class with the default name. So after the build has completed, you just need to press OK and press this no, and just close this. The work for it has now completed, because we now have the Playfab menu SLN file. So the next thing you need to do is you need to download the PlayFabGSDK. That means the server SDK. Now let me just go to Chrome here. So you have this Playfab GSDK, and it is constantly being updated. So yeah. So the first thing which we need to do is you need to go to this GSDK file and download the code. Now, when you use this code, that means you have this Unreal Engine plugin, it will give you a fake error. That means a fake error saying that this project is cannot build because the module is missing and things like that. So to solve that, I created a few changes to this, and I will provide the direct link to this fixed server plugin. You need to download that from the description. So in your project menu, so just close this. So in your project folder, right click, create a new folder for plugins. Oops. Yeah, right click, rename, and name this plugin. Open this and drag this here. So we have this plugin, Playfab GSDK, and the Playfab plugin here, server plugin. Now, the next thing which we need to do is, because if you open this with Notepad, this says Engine Association 5.0. That means it is currently the launcher version of the Unreal Engine is being used. Now we need to make it the source code version. So you need to right click on this and then show more options, switch Unreal Engine version, and you need to select source build at C Unreal Engine release and make it okay. Show log, and it's generating the project files for it. Now the project files are generated, but we need to do one more thing. Because we are using the Playfab plugin and now we are on the source build of Unreal Engine, we don't have that main Playfab plugin which we installed from the launcher. So we need to get that. For that, you need to just let me, yeah. You need to bring your, oops. Yeah. You need to go, you will have an Unreal Engine sign here somewhere. You can right click and open file location. Then go to the UE 5.0 engine plugins marketplace, and here's the Playfab SDK. Right click, copy, and paste it in the plugin folder here. Okay, so the error is that we have named this plugin, but the name of this folder should be plugins. A single S is missing, so you need to add as, and now rebuild, now just generate the project files for it. Generate Visual Studio files. And now open this. You see, it says the following modules are missing or built with a different Unreal version. Would you like to rebuild them now? Just press yes. Now I have Incredibuild installed, so it will show up here. It has not started building, but if you don't have Incredibuild, it's not a problem, just that it will not show up the building process. But in my case, it will show up because of Incredibuild. Although I don't have the license, it's just the free version. Yeah, the build has now started. Let me just monitor it. So yeah, the build is going on. I will be back. Oops, sorry. I will be back when the build finishes. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, then the build has now completed. So let's close everything and wait for it to open up. Okay, so now just to verify if we have the plugins, go to settings and then plugins and other. So you have this PlayFabGSDK, that means the server SDK. And we also have in the installed tab, the Playfab Marketplace plugin. So great, we now have the two plugins. So the next thing which you need to do is you need to go to settings and project settings, maps and modes, and you will find your game instance class. It's set to none, but we have a Playfab game instance already, which we created in the last videos also, and we also have it in the free project which we released. So search, press on this browse button and open this. I don't know why it's lagging a bit, my mouse, but no, it's now working fine. No, it's lagging. So get to the Playfab graph, and this is the matchmaking logic. If you remember, we made this in the last video, and we left it. What was it? Yeah, and we left it on this execute console command. So now what we need to do is, just let me check. Yeah, now what we need to do is we need to right click and search for event initialization, where we set this set playfab settings. So we have provided the secret API key and game title ID, although you will be able to look at and copy it, my values. Yeah, copy them if you can. So from here, what you need to do is you need to call register GSDK shutdown delegate. Now, don't ask me the reason why I am doing that, because I'm also doing it like for the seventh time, and I still don't know why I'm doing it. It's just given in the documentation, a very bad documentation, but it has in documentation. So you don't need to create a custom event, I believe here. You just need to delete this. Now, the next thing you need to do is register GSDK health check delegate. And for this, you need to create a event dispatcher, and then create a matching function. And this automatic created function needs to be ticked. Just press the return value to tick. Now get back to the event graph. Where was event initialized? Okay, so we need to create a function. So let's create a custom event and name this GSDK shut down delegate. So on shutdown, we need to close our menu. Like for instance, the server needs to be shut down. So we will just quit game if the server shutdowns. I don't think that will work on the clients, but will only work. This will only work on the server. That means the server which is running on the cloud. Now, the next thing you need to do is register GSDK maintenance delegate, and you need to call custom event register GSDK maintenance. Next thing you need to do is you need to register GSDK active server active delegate, register active it, and then you need to register GSDK ready for players. That means if the player it is ready to take the players in it, ready for players, and then you need to just call ready for players. Done. This was the event initialized function which you need to do. Now the next thing is we need to include the module of this Playfab server SDK in our build, so that when we build this project, we can have a server SDK. So you just need to close this, get to your the server folder, and then into source, Playfab menu, and playfab menu.build.cs. If you have a different project name, that's all right. You just need to go to the source folder and then the name of the project and name of the project.build.cs. Yeah. Now here you just add this colon, I believe it said, and then this one, I don't know what it's called, and then add Playfab GSDK. Done. Save this. And now just close it. Get back here. Right click. Generate Visual Studio files. Done. Now let's open it. Now let's open our game instance. So get to the Playfab thing, and here on get matchmaking, it will now return the server details. So, and this will open up the IP address. This is already completed, so we don't need to do anything. But if you haven't followed my old videos, then you need to add just this bit of code, which is just easy. We are just getting the IP address of it, and we are also getting which port we have to use. So yeah, now the next thing which we need to do is we need to add a server build to this so that we can build server for our game. So again, close it, go to the source folder, and you have this playfab editor.target.cs file. You need to just duplicate this, so you can just copy this and paste it here. So you have now this copy file. You need to rename this, remove this copy from here, and remove this editor from here. Add server, open it, and replace all the editor words by server. Server, server, and server. Done. Compile and save. Save all. Just close this. And now open the project, build this. Oh, sorry, just generate the Visual Studio files. You don't need to go to the Playfab menu and build it. We don't need that thing. Done. Now open the project. And from here, when you go to platforms, Windows, you will see we now have two build targets, Playfab menu and Playfab server. So select shipping because the size of it would be less, and then select Playfab menu server. And now just package content. Now you can pack it anywhere you want. I will just create a new folder here. Oops, sorry. On the desktop. Playfab build and just select folder. Now it has started building, and it will take, I believe, an hour to build it because it has more than 700 tasks to do. So just let me confirm it from it has not yet come. Yeah, now it has build monitor UAT. So this is only available for incredible users, I believe. So it's currently 116 tasks, but it's increasing as you can see. Now it's 258. Now it's 268. So it will go about 700, and it will take an hour to build it. So yeah, let's meet after it's built. Okay, so now the build is completed finally. So yeah, let's move on. So yeah, we saved this in desktop and Playfab build. Here we have the Windows server file. Now you need to go to engine, binaries, third party, I believe. No. Playfab menu, binaries, Win64, and this is the Playfab menu server. This is our server binary file which we need to run. So the next thing you need to do is, of course, go to Playfab and open it. Let me just open it and I will be back. Okay, so now we are in our dashboard. Then you need to go to multiplayer. So yeah, welcome to the slowest website of the year. It's already 30 seconds and it's still loading. Okay, so it's now open. So you see it says all builds. Basically, if you have not added your account details, that means you have not added your credit card, then this screen would not be visible to you. It would ask you to add your credit card or debit card. So you can add that. Yeah, it will send you a lot of emails before cutting money, and it's free for 754 hours. So for testing purposes and till slow release, it's perfectly okay. So you need to press on new build and just name the build name to be uh, Betide test build. Virtual machine should be of 4 cores, I believe, for complimentary. Okay, okay, it's nice. And we don't need to do anything. We can enable this, and now it's asking for the asset. So you need to upload the zip file, but we have not made the zip file, so let's make it. And go to this and just go to 7-zip and add to 7 windows server.zip. Nice. And this will be used as the server file. So you need to go to desktop, Playfab build, windows server.zip. Now it's uploading. Now the start command should be go to engine. Go to Playfab menu, go to binaries, go to Win64, and this is the file name. So from here, copy this part, copy, and paste this here, and then one more stash or whatever it said. Then right click this, rename, copy the whole thing, paste it here. Then reason we don't need to put that. Yeah, we don't need to put that, I believe. And port is 7777. Oh, sorry. UE45 port, and it's 7777 UDP. That's the only thing I believe we need to put. And the Windows Server file is uploading. I will be back after it's uploaded. Okay, so welcome back to the screen. Now it has uploaded the Windows Server, and it says it will mount it to, like, it will unzip to this assets folder. So in this assets folder, what we need to do is copy this and paste this here and add this. So that's the thing you need to do. You don't need to put the folder name or things like that. Remember, this is the most tricky part, that is the start command. You will have numerous times problems, so just try to be online. Just let me show. So you see these files would be put in the assets. So from there we will go to the Playfab menu, then from binaries, Win64, and then the server will start this file. I don't think we need to do anything else. Let's just add second port. This should also be 777 and TCP. I don't think this is required, but the UDP folder is only required, but we will do that. And standby servers should be 2, max servers should be 4. Let's make this 1. And East US is correct. Rest we don't need anything. Just let me check. Just add build, and it says maximum remaining quota. Oh, it's deploying. So yeah, it's now deploying. Hope for the best. Hope it just pushes it correctly, and I will get back as soon as it gets deployed. That's a better English. So yeah, as soon as it gets deployed, I will be back. Okay, so now if we go in, I'm very happy because finally this is my first out of my 7-8 tries that the server has finally being deployed. So you know how happy I am. So yeah, let's go to multiplayer, and it says deployed. That means it's working, but I made a very small, like very small mistake. If we go to Unreal Engine and project settings, we have not set the server default map. So yeah, we made a mistake. So let's do it. Uh, let's, sorry, once again, let's create a new level. Let me check if we have any. So we have main menu, intro map, and so let's create a new level. Let's keep it in open world. Where is it? Oh, it's creating. And save this in Playfab menu maps and make it playable map. Yeah, now the level is ready. So let's go to world settings, and game mode override should be, so we don't have a game mode override. Nice. So just add a feature or content pack, select third person template, and just add to project. Done. Now go to the playable map. Now you can see BP third person game mode. That's great. Save all. Now go to your content browser. Oh no, project settings, and select the server map for you. So if you have a different server map, just select it here. Nothing else has to be done. This is the map which the server will open on it. What is the name of it? Playable map. So this and this are the most important thing. So let's go to packaging, and yeah, check this also. This should be ticked always. If you have not ticked it, then you will receive a very bad word from Epic Games, I believe so. So now go to advanced, and let me check if we have bit list of maps. So this is not required. So let's now go Windows, shipping, Playfab menu server, and sadly we have to do it again, but it will not take an hour because it has already built. So it will only take 2 to 3 minutes. Now if it's taking long on your PC to build it again, like if for your instance you are building it again and it's taking long time, then you just need to go to packaging, I believe, and then disable. It would be ticked here, so you just need to disable this. It should not be ticked. Rest everything is okay. Someone is just doing something. Okay, so yeah, I will be back as soon as it finishes the packaging. Okay, so the Playfab has finally completed it. So sadly, we have to remove this build. Delete build. QE for deletion. And now get to Playfab build. Go here. Right click, 7-zip, and add to Windows server.zip. Sorry, some construction is going on over some place, so you would hear some bad voice, but yeah. Now press on new build. Can we just copy the code from here? Yeah, we can copy it. So just let's copy this because this will be same. Now press on new build. Press the build name to be Betide Studio Test. East. I don't know what that means, but test. Now this should be focus. Yeah, virtual machine matrix preview, Windows container, upload zip files, and just select the zip file which we just a second ago recorded. I made. So we need to delete all this. So yeah, that's the proof that I did it many times. Thanks. So we need to delete these. Oops, it is already in construction. Let me just check if it is being removed. It's deleting. So let's do one thing. We just rename this Windows Server, right click, rename, and name this main. And from here, let's just select that Windows Server main. Did we save that? Yeah, Windows Server main. And now it's doing. And just put the thing, this thing here. So I will be back in about 9 minutes. 8 minutes, I believe. Oh, 7 minutes. 6 minutes. So yeah, I will be back. Sorry for the voice once again. So yeah, now we have this, and let's add reason. East US standby server is 1, maximum server is 3 for now because we have remaining 2, so let's make it 2 for now. And port name is UE 5 port 7777, UDP UE 4 port, and this is also 77777 TCP, and just add this. So now it's initialized. Let's go to build. And what does initialized means? Why is it not deploying? Please deploy for me. Let's check the server. Oh, it's deploying. So yeah, as soon as the deploy is finished, I will get back. I am back because I just wanted to do something for you. Let's open the project. Go to your Playfab map, and let me just go to maps and modes and set the game default map to this intro map. Nice. Let's check if it works. Login. Yeah, it logins. Start matchmaking. Finding match, waiting for match. And yeah, it works. It's working. So let's go to platforms, window, Playfab menu, package product, Playfab build, and select. Now it's packing the client build. So I will be back after the client build is finished. Okay, so now the build is successful, and now we have the project files in this Playfab build, Windows, and here we have the Playfab menu. Now let's go to our servers, and we have this deployed also. So let's open and check if everything is running perfectly fine. And we have this running, and this is on standby. So the next thing which we need to do is we need to go to matchmaking, because we have the matchmaking logic. So we need to assign the currently made server. Go to test queue and enable this. I don't know why it's coming in Chinese, but yeah, enable server allocation, and just enable this and save. This has now saved. Now let's check if it works. Oh my god. It's opening. Let's log in. Now we have this demo 315. Let's start matchmaking. Finding match. Waiting for match. Hope it comes up. Let me just open Playfab on my second computer. Yeah. So basically one more thing which we need to do, you see, sorry. So we have not provided the server the latency. So we need to provide the latency of the server also. So what we need to do is we have the entity value already. So I will give this project, we need to copy this thing here. Copy this. You can just Control C to copy. Then go to your Unreal Engine. Who is it? Yeah. And now here where we pass the entity key settings, here we pass the entity key. So here just paste that thing which we copied. Let's drag this up here. Right click entities, create entity. So it's a PlayFabJSON. And also for attributes, do we need? Yeah, we need attributes. And like this. Now creator setting we don't require because we are already passing this creator settings. So what we need to do is we need to go to playfab variables and get this creator settings and put it on here. Now that's nice. And now we need to hook up it. So drag this up this way, detach this and drag this up here. Yeah. Now right click, create latency, and target must have, yeah. So in this target, we will just get the creator settings and put it as the target. This should work now. And let me just check from our website if it works, because I found this, there were a bunch of errors, and then I found the solution of it on the Playfab's official website. So that's the place where you need to find thing. Data object, where is the data object? Should be oh, one more thing which we need to do. So drag this, firstly disconnect it, disconnect this, yeah, and disconnect this. So this apparently should be the so the drag the creator settings here. I know it's becoming a bit confusing, but yeah, this is a confusing thing. Drag the creator settings here and then drag latency here and attributes here. Drag this attribute here like this. We just change their positions and then drag this up at set object field. So here you can have a look at the code. I believe this is now fine. It's just given on the forum that this has to be done. I believe nothing else is required. So let's play in the editor and check if it is assigning us a value. Start matchmaking. Nice, very nice. Let's just restart. Oh, we didn't construct the latency variable. So let's open this again. One more thing to go. One more thing to do, I think I should have said. We need to construct latency item and attributes. So let's make this up here. Drag this. And on construct latency, get the latency item, get attributes, and get latency item and get latencies. So we need to initialize these three things. Drag this up here. And from here, completed, drag this here. Now this should not crash. Login. Yeah, now it works. Let's press on start matchmaking. It's finding a match, waiting for match. Yeah, it's now working. Okay, so welcome back, and finally we have fixed everything, and I will let you know what has to be done. Let me just open the Playfab project. Yeah, this is the project. There was just a small mistake due to which we could not like I have spent more than 3 hours just trying to fix it. Yeah, So yeah, just give me a minute. Until then, let's go to Playfab build and remove our Windows build, because now we can just build it in few seconds, so it's not required, because we will be doing minor changes. And then go to your game instance. So this thing is all right. We even constructed the JSON, but here it says give up after seconds. Increase this time. In my case, it was very low. But the most important thing is this set timer by event. Don't make this timer very less. That means don't make it 1, 2, 3 seconds. Make it at least 10 seconds, because give him at least 10 seconds, or else the if you ping the server a lot of times in its making process, it will just fail and then it won't give you a matchmaking ID. And if you don't get you won't get married to the server. So yeah, one more thing after I tested is that we need to go to the playable map. And here we need to put the most basic thing, that means a player start. Player start. And let's just put a text also, so that we can know we are on server, and may make it server. This should be on the center, yeah. And X scale should be a world size. Let's increase this. Nice, and rotate it. Okay, so I have now packed the game for both Windows and server. So now we have to update our server again, because we made changes into the main map. So you can just do that by following the first part of the video where we just uploaded the server. That has to be done again. You have to pack the games, pack the server, and then re-upload it. Now we have this match. Now this is the new client copy which I just packed, and I have provided it to my second PC. So I have started matchmaking on my second PC. It's finding match. Now on for the first one, it's finding match. On my second one, it's now showing waiting for match. I think this should also update. Yeah, now it also updates. If you want to decrease the waiting timer, you can set that timer to 5, where we changed it to 10. You can set it to 5, not 1 2, because that would be too less. You can set it to 5, but yeah. It's taking a bit time. Yeah, on both the PCs now the game has opened up. Congrats. So the server is now working perfectly fine. So yes, I can control the bot, I believe. Yeah, there was a big delay, but yeah, I can now control the character easily. If you want to make it more optimized, you can just increase the server's speed and location. That means you can keep it more near to you, like in Asia or something, if you are living in Asia. Yeah, now let me check. Let me control my second character. Connect the keyboard. Yeah, give me. Yeah, yes, I can control my second character also. Let me bring it in front of this character. Yeah, you can see we can control both. There was a bit lag at some points, but it's completely okay, because the basic things are perfectly working. You just need to increase the server allocation and powers of it if you want to make it work. Yeah, both are working perfectly fine. So that is it for this video. I know this was the most requested video of my channel and it was a bit late, but now it is here. So enjoy, and more videos coming soon. And I believe this is the first video which doesn't use any paid plugin and things like that. So yeah, thank you. Meet you in the next one.